Hello there everybody and welcome back to another episode of An Ecologist Plays Grounded, where we are trying to learn more about nature by playing this amazing game. As you can see, we are in the undershed and we are just about to go into the lab over here. So, let us get our shield up.
That is a lot of raw science.
Yes, it is. And let's see what the lab holds.
Defeat. Failure. Countless infusions. Countless migraines. I'm so shriveled now I can barely walk. And the true origin of raw science? Ooh, an enigma. A mystery box with no lid. I don't think I have much longer. It is hard to think straight. I am so tired. I have only one option that remains. One last toss of the proverbial dice. Commence Project Mant.
Oh dear, that sounds ominous, and not just because it is ominent. Okay, so we had a water cooler at the top there. That is a new thing that has been added. We are going to make this our respawn point for now. Let's analyze the Black Widow Fang that we got. Oh, quite a lot of things we can make from that. And let's look at the Super Spider Venom. Aha, nice Widow Dagger. That's going to be the tier 3 dagger. Let's have a look. What is to the left here? So Project Mant sounds very ominous. What have we got there? Oh, that's a larva. What on earth are you guys doing here? Regardless, let's go smash you. And they did. Ooh, another file. Okay, interesting. The Dr. Tulley here was making some kind of human muscle sprout fungus hybrid, where he's trying to figure out a way to get rid of raisoning, and his solution was to build a new body, it seems, with muscle sprouts bonded with an ant leg, it seems. So he was talking about the Formicidae legs basically being used, so that would be the ant legs, but unfortunately it was experiencing degradation, so he injected it with haze fungus. And I guess we can all tell where that was headed. He also seemed to be able to control it from a distance, which is very interesting. But some things were going wrong with the condensed science that Dr. Tulley was putting in there. And yeah, so this was a mant. Interesting. So from Minotaurs and Myrmidons, the game. Basically Dungeons and Dragons, and this is some kind of chimera or mixture of creatures. Now you can see, of course, the ant head there, human body. Very, very interesting. And there it is. The idea is to build the perfect vessel. Okay. Some tighty-whities, because apparently there was some unfortunate green goo oozing out of the backside of this thing. So he was dressing it in his old underwear. That's some guanine, thymine, adenine, cytosine, so that's DNA, something to do with DNA over there. Well, yeah, so that's something to do with DNA. Okay, the idea was, of course, to build the perfect body. So Dr. Tulley was, basically being some kind of Frankenstein and creating a little monster. And we've opened the door, so let's head to the now open door. The mystery deepens. I assume we now need to go through here. There have been some growls in the distance as well. And they're right on cue. Monstrous roar in the distance. Interesting. Oh dear, okay.
Experience playing Minotaurs and Myrmidons leads me to believe that is not a good sound.
No, nor is that a good look. Look at that. There's Dr. Tulley's underwear. And of course,
The Minotaurs and Myrmidons player book.
Yes, and of course a human ant hybrid, but with the haze fungus being injected, of course, it also has that haze fungus growing out of it. This will be interesting. There's only one way to go, and that is up. Okay, so weakness to stabbing, fresh and slashing, resistant to explosive, salty and spicy. So we are going to be hitting him with the mint mace, it seems. Okay, none of the other weapons, except perhaps my mosquito needle, which will also then help me gain health back. I'm going to be eating there the last of my black ox burgers, increasing our health and our damage resistance again. Again, meat shield and buff lungs, coup de grace, spicy safety. We don't need Mithridatism, however, because we will not be fighting anything with venom. Instead, we'll probably put Parrymaster in there. I think Parrymaster nowadays gives you some stamina back when you block successfully. And without any further ado, everybody, let us go attack a mant. Hello there. Okay, so there's a 2-point attack, okay. Aha. Okay, great stuff. Hello, Mr. Fighting in my underwear. There we go, that's the first summon. And the first summon is dead. Oh dear, okay, that's a fungus. Right. No you don't. Probably another summon. There we go, okay. Fire ant soldier. Hello. And the soldier ant is dead. Hello there, Mr. Mant. No, you don't. This is very well done, I must say. He really looks, to me, quite intimidating and a weird amalgamation. Okay, so he's going to... Oh, he tried to get me closer. Really weird amalgamation of monsters. Oh, he's going to explode. 3 explosions, and now it's time to whack, whack, whack again. You just pulled me within range to hit you further, little one. And now we have the mutation, Mysterious Stranger. Interesting. Hello there, Mr. Mant. Notice again the Ophiocordyceps, the Ophio referring again to snake, as I mentioned previously in the haze fungus video. The Ophio referring to snake because the fruiting body kind of resembles a snake's head that erupts from this body here. Really very well done. I mean, there you can see the leaf of the Brussels sprout, the typical Brussels sprout leaf. In this case, Brussels sprouts, as it is called. Oh, well, I'm glad this one is no longer in the picture. And with it, 1000 raw science and the Mant Gold card. With creatures like the Mant that you can only fight once, well, there you will automatically get the gold card once you have defeated them. And let's now open up the last door here, which I'm hoping leads to Doctor Tulley.
You may have defeated my Mant, but you and your eminent paymasters will never get their hands on the embiggening cocktail. I'll take that secret to my grave. To my grave!
Oh, come on, we're not with Ominent.
The watched becomes the watcher.
What? No! How can this be? Where is the override?
Oh, hello, Mr. Raisin.
Here I am, Wendell Tulley in all his glory.
Well, what is left of you, at least.
But you're not who I expected. My apologies for all of that.
Yes, you did try to kill us, but now let's just quickly find out what you want. Alright, so much happened there. So Dr. Tulley over here was talking about the ingredients necessary to prevent overexpansion from happening, which basically means that when you expand, you explode. So the embiggening cocktail worked to prevent that from happening. And one ingredient, the secret ingredient we need is the so-called grilled science, which we now have got. There are also all kinds of meals over here which one can obtain. Wonderful. We're not going to go for them though. But he seems to be pining for his family. And we are going to do everything we can to help him not become raisined. Though he did say that we as children are most likely immune to the raisening due to our youthful bodies. And in essence then, we should be fine. We should have been raisined by now, as he is. But he is just trying to stay alive, and we are going to hopefully find a way to cure him. And it basically boiled down to it that most likely Director Schmechter found some way to prevent raisening. Okay, so now Dr. Tulley will follow us up to the Java-matic, to the coffee machine. Aha. We are by the termite mound. Interesting. Okay. Come, Dr. Tulley. Let's head further up to the upper yard and go and find those. Oh, we are under attack. Oh. Hello there. Orc fireworker ants. Interesting. Oh, and Dr. Tulley is also shooting interesting balls of lightning stuff at it. Okay. Let's continue on. Okay, we are basically at the coffee machine at the Java-matic. And there we go. Dr. Tulley is right behind us. Now, sure, we could do this now, but there's so much still that we need to do. So we're going to do this another time. We are going to tell Dr. Tulley to stand here and stay here, because he tends to get in the way whenever one does try to do anything else. So for now, though, there is something that I really, really want.
Taking a look.
And that is an item that is somewhere to that side. Let's head there, shall we? And here is the skull, or the skeleton, of another hamster. And yeah, in the one photo in the Oak Lab, you can see the children feeding the hamster bubblegum. Now, of course, don't feed your pets bubblegum, because, yeah, in this case, it has caused a blockage, and this poor little hamster died as a result. And that's probably why there have been, at that point, 3 hamsters at least that the children had. So obviously they just kept on feeding them bubblegum, and as a result they just kept on dying. A weird sound coming from up there. Ah.
New one for the bestiary.
Oh, the moth up on that light. Okay, so we are going to have to go and fight that moth at some point. Just because. There's also Castle Moldork over there, which we also will need to visit. What I am after is actually very close to this, I think. Okay, we should be close. Ah, that is what we are looking for. There's a milk molar bottle here with the mother load of teeth. Oh ho ho, now we just need a way in there. Aha, here's the cap of that one. So this must be where we go in. Let's head in here. Ah, we found someone. Interesting. I am not sure. This appears to be the intern, who unfortunately eventually shriveled up over here and died. Ah, that's sad. He had such a successful run, surviving longer than any other of the ominent employees, but unfortunately still didn't make it through. And here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 milk molars. Oh my word, people. This is going to be great. Alright, so 5 milk molars. Wow, that's awesome. Now, what we also got in that milk bottle there, or in that little cavern to the milk bottle, is the Intern Badge over here, which, yes, it does make you so much slower. But if you are building, there is nothing quite like this. So as you can see, normally we can carry 5 things. with just the intern badge, we can carry 15 things. Add to it the worker comp smoothie and the ant leggings and arm guard and the fluffy pupa hat, and you can carry, I think, 24 things at a time. And that is ridiculous. Of course, that means that you will be walking slowly, but if you put the aphid slippers on, you can sacrifice that one extra thing that you would have been able to carry while wearing the red ant leggings, and you just move relatively quickly. Almost normal speed. And now that we are back at our base, there is something I realized like yesterday. If you stand and there's a whole bunch of chests, and you just press N, you can hot deposit a whole bunch of things. Everything in the area can be hot deposited. Now, you have to be careful. If you, for example, have this chest here, which has got certain arrows in it, like feather arrows, and you press hot deposit, it will also just deposit all your arrows in there. But you can switch hot deposit on or off. In other words, if it is off, like it is here, and you have a whole bunch of arrows that, let's say, for example, I have got my feather arrows in there, and I press N, nothing gets deposited if it is off. If, however, it is on, and I press hot deposit, it will automatically put everything that is in this chest that I also have some of, it will put it into this chest. So I like to have my nearby hot deposit off for chests like this one, which contains things like the bombs and the arrows and stuff like that. And now to answer a very important question. How many weed stems can I now carry at a time? So the maximum you can carry, if you wear the intern badge, you wear the fluffy pupa hat, the shoulder pads, the red ant arm guards, and the red ant knee guards, and you then drink a workers' comp. Normally, we can carry 5. We can now carry 24, as you can see at the bottom there. So this is 24 of 24. I can add 21 thereof onto a stem pallet and still have 3 on me. I can then fill this up. And if I now use the relocate function with this, I can carry 45 stems at a time. And that is ridiculous. I mean, look at that. I'm like a mobile wall. This is this is ridiculous. So, if you want to do a lot of building, people, get yourself the intern badge. So thank you once again for joining me on our little adventure over here. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed it, although we didn't get to talk a lot about ecology this time around. We will be fixing that again next time,
That aphid as a pet.
when we will be talking a little bit more about ecology. So until then, stay safe, everybody. I will see you all soon. Hello, Mr. Spider.